Hello there, this is Dateline Lagos, where we take you through happenings around you and the development of Lagos. I'm Loretta Chiogo. On this edition, we shall be looking at the reactions arising from the restriction of interstate transport operation on Ikorodu Road. Practitioners in the health sector prefer solutions to challenges of healthcare delivery in the state. One-day ceremonial governor, Ms. Zofun Bukola, and 4 others get scholarship awards after emerging winners of the 2017 annual Spelling Bee competition. We'll kick off with transportation. Interstate commercial buses and vehicles coming into the state will no longer be allowed to go beyond Ojodu Berger and Ojota Motor Parks. The directive by the state government came as a shock to transport operators, especially those around Jibowu end of Ikorodu Road, who are still grappling to move to the designated parks. This report captures the intention of the state government and concerns of the affected transporters.
It's unusually quiet at the Jibowu area of Lagos State, a once busy hub for interstate transport, mostly run by private operators. The vicinity, which serves as a major terminal for transport companies, goes cold following an executive order restricting the operation of interstate commercial buses in the area.
The reason why we are here is to follow up on the visit of His Excellency, the Governor, Mr. Akinyemi, and was very displeased with what he saw, particularly in the manner in which the long buses, interstate buses, are using the main town. And what we have done so far is the initial announcement to say that henceforth we will no longer allow interstate buses to be along Ikorodu Road. Henceforth, they will have to go to Ojota and to Ojodu Berger.
The directive implies that operators of interstate buses will no longer be allowed to drop off and pick up passengers as well as load goods on the corridor. The Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy further explains that the decision is in line with the determination of Governor Akinyemi's administration to free the city of avoidable nuisances and install sanity in the environment.
If you take a look at what you have at your back, you see that the New Jersey barricades that we have, some of them are being destroyed. You know, taxpayers' money, people are destroying it. Yes, it's possible that the initial accident was caused by a vehicle, but then we have seen how people have shown disrespect, you know, to taxpayers' money. Sometimes you come here late in the night, the criminal elements that you see, that you encounter, we can no longer take it.
Since the restriction was announced, police officers and members of the state task force have been manning the area to enforce the government's order. Buses found on the road are towed. The effect of the ban is obvious. Booking offices are empty, while transport workers hang around their offices helplessly.
You can see along this road now you have family men, people that have responsibility, people that rely on the little money they make here, and now asking them to vacate this place now to Ojota. It's just like you're asking them to start afresh.
I think this is a very chaotic situation. And don't forget that when you're doing this, there are millions of people, millions of families who are feeding from this place, who are living in this place. You understand? I might be young in this place, but I know very well that this place has been in operation for over 20 years. And this is a place governments are collecting money. They are collecting levies.
We are transporters. We buy the land, we develop it, we employ people, we get the cars, we get whatever we take to be a corporate transport. For example, look at God is good. A Hummer bus is about 20 million naira. Then we have about 40 to 50 workers that you are paying lowest cost, 25,000 naira. For the past 2 days now, nobody is collecting any money.
The special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Transport explains that restriction order is a way of implementing the transport policy and the master plan of the state.
The first phase of the restriction has to do with the transport policy, that the interstate commercial activities should not be done within the inner metropolis of Lagos, that they should be taken to the outskirts of Lagos. so that all vehicles coming from outside Lagos will drop passenger at Ojota or Ojudi or other places specified for such purpose. So then the vehicles that are running the intrastate will now take the passenger from there. So that this will, restrict movement of other colors, other commercial colors running on our road, the internal Lagos. The other side that I said has to do with the physical planning of the state, the master plan of the state, which we believe that it is not suitable for us, for the betterment of the state and of the people of that area, to have such operation in that area, looking at the size of their buses and looking at the available turning radius, turning clearance that we have there. So that was the reason why the operation will keep on damaging government facilities around that corridor. So, and also, we believe that such operation is not good for that area. Most of the buildings they are occupying right now, most of those buildings are residential buildings, if you go and look at them. So they are not, it means that area are not meant for commercial activities.